Whether you're tired of grammar mistakes or just want to sound smarter, this video will teach you everything you need to know, and have you practicing like a pro. Ready to level up your language skills? Let's dive in. Welcome to our grammar channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of pronouns and their antecedents. Understanding these concepts is crucial for clear and effective communication. By the end of this session, you'll not only know what pronouns and antecedents are but also how to use them correctly in your writing. Let's get started.
First up, let's talk about pronouns. A pronoun is a word that takes the place of a noun. This helps us avoid repetition. For example, instead of saying, Maria likes Maria's dog, we can say, Maria likes her dog. List of pronouns. Personal pronouns, he, she, it, they, we. You. Possessive pronouns, his, her, its, their, our, yours. Reflexive pronouns, myself, yourself, themselves. Demonstrative pronouns, this, that, these, those. Interrogative pronouns, who, whom, what. Which. Relative pronouns, who, whom, whose, which, that. These are the main types of pronouns. Understanding them will help you replace nouns effectively. Now, let's define antecedents. An antecedent is the noun a pronoun refers back to. For example, in the sentence, the dog barked because it was hungry, the word dog is the antecedent for the pronoun it. Example sentences, Sarah loves her cat. Antecedent, Sarah, pronoun, her. The students finished their assignments. Antecedent, students, pronoun, their. Agreement in number. A key rule in using pronouns is agreement in number. This means a singular antecedent takes a singular pronoun. For instance, the teacher lost her book. Here, teacher is singular, and her is also singular. Example, exercise. Now let's look at a common pitfall. The committee made their decision. Here, committee is a collective noun treated as singular, so we should say, its decision. Agreement in gender next. Let's discuss agreement in gender. When the antecedent's gender is known, we should use gender-specific pronouns. For example, Emily loves her cat is correct, as Emily is a female name. Clarity in pronouns. Clarity is vital in writing. Ensure the antecedent is clear. For example, when Lisa spoke to Mary, she said she was tired. Who is she? Is it Lisa or Mary? To clarify, we could say, when Lisa spoke to Mary, Lisa said she was tired. Distance between pronoun and antecedent. Another important aspect is keeping pronouns close to their antecedents. This minimizes confusion. For instance, instead of saying, they had fun, the children played in the park, you should say, the children played in the park, they had fun. Compound antecedents. Now let's explore compound antecedents. When two singular antecedents are joined by and, we use a plural pronoun. For example, John and Mary went to their house. But if they're joined by or nor, the pronoun should agree with the nearest antecedent. Neither John nor his friends forgot their homework. Interactive exercises. It's time for some interactive exercises. I'll read a sentence, and you'll fill in the blanks with the correct pronouns. Interactive exercises for practicing pronouns and antecedents can help learners understand how these grammatical elements relate and function within a sentence. Here are some engaging exercises. 1. Matching pronouns to antecedents. Objective. Match the pronoun to the correct antecedent. Instructions. Provide sentences with missing pronouns. Learners select the correct pronoun for the antecedent. Example, John loves his dog. Walks it every day. Options, A, he, B, they, C. She. Correct answer, A, he too. Fill in the blanks. Objective, Choose the correct pronoun to complete the sentence. Instructions. Give sentences with a blank space for the pronoun. The learner needs to choose the correct pronoun that agrees with the antecedent. Example: Sarah and Tom went to the park. Played there for hours. Options: A, they, B, he, C. She correct? Answer: A, they three. Correct the sentence. Objective: identify and correct the incorrect pronoun usage. Instructions: provide sentences with incorrect pronoun-antecedent agreement and have students rewrite them correctly. Example: the girls finished their homework. Then he went to the store. Correction: the girls finished their homework. Then they went to the store. Fourth, multiple choice objective. Choose the pronoun that best fits the antecedent in the sentence. Instructions: present multiple choice questions where students must select the correct pronoun. Example: each student should bring own notebook. Options: A, their, B, his, C, her, D, his or her. Correct answer: D, his or her. 5. Drag and drop pronouns. Objective: match pronouns to antecedents through an interactive drag and drop activity. Instructions: provide a list of antecedents and a separate list of pronouns. Students will drag the pronouns to their matching antecedents. Example: antecedents: the teacher, the students, the dog. Pronouns: she, they, it. 6. Pronoun replacement challenge. Objective: replace nouns with the correct pronouns.
Instructions: present sentences where learners need to replace nouns with appropriate pronouns. Example: Tom and Jerry went to the mall. Tom and Jerry bought shoes. Correct answer: they went to the mall. They bought shoes. 7. Error detection. Objective: detect errors in pronoun-antecedent agreement. Instructions: provide a paragraph where some pronouns do not agree with their antecedents. The task is to find and correct the errors. Example: the teacher told the students that she would give them their grades. However, they felt that she was too strict, and it gave her a hard time. Correction: replace it with they. 8. Story completion. Objective: complete a story with the correct pronouns. Instructions: provide a short story with missing pronouns. Students fill in the blanks to complete it using correct pronouns. Example: Lily found her / their book. _ she / they was happy that _ she / it was not lost. 9. Pronoun antecedent quiz game. Objective: compete to answer questions related to pronoun and antecedent agreement. Instructions: use a quiz tool, such as Kahoot or Quizzes, where students must answer multiple choice or true/false questions about pronouns and antecedents. 10. Group collaboration activity. Objective: work in groups to create a passage with correct pronoun-antecedent agreement. Instructions: in groups, students write a short story, ensuring pronoun-antecedent agreement. After writing, they exchange with another group for feedback, review and QA. Let's review what we've learned today. We discussed pronouns, antecedents, agreement in number and gender, clarity, and compound antecedents. Now, I'll take some questions. Q1. What is a pronoun? A pronoun is a word that replaces a noun in a sentence to avoid repetition. Examples include he, she, it, they, we. Q2. What is an antecedent? An antecedent is the noun that a pronoun refers to or replaces. For example, in the sentence, Mary lost her phone, the word Mary is the antecedent, and her is the pronoun. Q3. Can you give an example of a sentence with a pronoun and its antecedent? A. Sure. The cat licked its paw. In this sentence, the cat is the antecedent, and its is the pronoun that refers to the cat. Q4. How do you know which pronoun to use with an antecedent? A. The pronoun must agree with its antecedent in number. singular or plural, gender, male, female, or neutral, and person, first, second, or third person. For example, singular, the boy forgot his book. His matches, boy, plural, the children finished their homework. Their matches, children, Q5. What happens if the antecedent is not clear? A. If the antecedent is unclear or ambiguous, it can confuse the reader. For example, in When John Met Mike, he was late, it's unclear whether he refers to John or Mike. To fix this, we need to clarify the sentence. When John met Mike, John was late. Q6. What is a common mistake in pronoun-antecedent agreement? A. A common mistake is mismatching a singular antecedent with a plural pronoun, or vice versa. For instance, incorrect, each student should submit their homework. Correct, each student should submit his or her homework. The singular, each student, should match with the singular pronoun, his or her. Q7. Can a pronoun refer to more than one antecedent? A. Yes. A pronoun can refer to multiple antecedents if they are linked together. For example, Mary and Tom went to the store, and they bought groceries. Here, Mary and Tom are the antecedents, and they refers to both. Q8. What are indefinite pronouns, and how do they work with antecedents? A. Indefinite pronouns refer to nonspecific people or things, such as someone, anyone, everyone, or none. They are usually treated as singular even though they might refer to more than one person. For example, everyone should bring his or her own lunch. Everyone is treated as singular, so it matches with the singular pronouns his or her. Q9. What is a reflexive pronoun, and how does it relate to the antecedent? A. Reflexive pronouns are used when the subject and the object of a sentence are the same. They end in self or selves, e.g., myself, yourself, themselves. The antecedent of a reflexive pronoun is the subject of the sentence. Example, she prepared herself for the meeting. Here, she is the antecedent of herself. Q10. How can demonstrative pronouns have antecedents? A. Demonstrative pronouns, this, that, these, those, refer to specific things previously mentioned in the conversation or text. For example, I bought 2 dresses, but I like this one better. The antecedent here is dresses, and this refers to one of them. Multiple choice, objective. Choose the pronoun that best fits the antecedent in the sentence. Instructions. Present multiple choice questions where students must select the correct pronoun. Example, each student should bring ____ own notebook. Options. A. Their. B. His. C. Her. D. His or her. Correct answer. D. His or her. Pronoun replacement challenge. Objective. Replace nouns with the correct pronouns. Instructions. Present sentences where learners need to replace nouns with appropriate pronouns. Example, Tom and Jerry went to the mall. Tom and Jerry bought shoes. Correct answer, they went to the mall. They bought shoes. Common pronoun mistakes. Let's talk about some common mistakes people make when using pronouns. Here's a sentence that's a little tricky. Everyone should bring their notebook. At first glance, this might seem correct, but everyone is singular, and there is plural. This is one of the most common mistakes. To fix it, we should say, everyone should bring his or her notebook. Singular nouns need singular pronouns. Quiz time, let's practice. I'll show you a few sentences, and you decide if the pronoun-antecedent agreement is correct. He dog wagged its tail, the students finished his homework, each person must wash their hands. Pause the video if you need more time to think. Ready for the answers, interactive pronoun and antecedent exercises. Time to put what you've learned into practice with some interactive exercises. I'll give you a sentence, and you'll need to identify both the pronoun and its antecedent. Example exercises: Sarah gave her friend a gift, the birds flew to their nests, the teacher told the students to bring their books. Great job! In the first sentence, Sarah is the antecedent, and her is the pronoun. Simple, right? Advanced pronoun-antecedent agreement. Let's step it up a notch. Pronouns don't just work with simple nouns, they can refer to entire noun phrases or concepts. For example, the manager, along with the employees, decided to move their office. In this case, even though manager is singular, the phrase along with the employees makes the whole subject plural, so the pronoun there matches the plural antecedent. Pronouns in real life, case studies. Pronoun-antecedent agreement isn't just for the classroom, it's used in everyday conversations, professional writing, and even legal documents. Let's take a look at some real-life examples where pronoun errors can cause confusion. Have you ever received a message like, "Your package has arrived. Please collect them at the office"? The pronoun them should be it, because package is singular. Let's review everything we've learned today. We covered the basics of pronouns, antecedents, common mistakes, and even tackled some advanced examples. To make sure it all sticks, let's do one final quiz. Identify the pronoun and antecedent in. The team celebrated its victory. Which pronoun correctly completes this sentence? Each of the students brought ____ lunch. How did you do? If you got them all right, fantastic. If not, feel free to rewind the video and review the parts where you need more practice. Final words, and goodbye. You've made it to the end of the Pronouns and Antecedents Masterclass. You now have a strong understanding of pronouns, how they relate to antecedents, and how to avoid common mistakes. Keep practicing, and soon this will become second nature. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more grammar lessons, and share it with anyone who could use a little grammar boost. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.